We're looking at CNBC once again. This will be archived if you want to check the article out for yourself. But from the A Fool and His Money files, vet telehealth surges as first U.S. pets test positive for the CV. Now these are the key points. On Wednesday, the first cases of positive tests in U.S. pets and 2 New York area cats were confirmed. The Bronx Zoo also confirmed that 5 tigers and 3 lions have the virus. In late March, the FDA temporarily suspended a requirement for veterinarians to examine animals in person before beginning telemedicine to help limit human-to-human interaction and potential spread of the 19. Telehealth platform Bitchute has seen veterinarian registration and pet telehealth consultation spike. Now, let me say this first and foremost. I don't have any pets. I'm a hater. So you can smash that thumbs down button if you want for what I'm about to say. But I get that there's individuals that need pets. Older people need them for comfort. Service dogs, definitely. Still don't know why we can't pet them in public. They always look so nice. And other people's pets are great because I don't have to take care of them. I don't have to walk behind them picking up that poop. Can you imagine your life? All you do is you feed it. You pick up its poop. You wipe up its piss for it. Who owns who, baby? All right, so no, I can't deal with it. I can't. That's too much involvement for me. I can't deal with having a pet. But for individuals who do have one, obviously I hope that there's a line of how far you'd be willing to go and how much money you'd be willing to spend. And oftentimes for people there isn't. They're the individuals out there who say, oh, it's my child. Oh, there isn't anything I wouldn't do for my pet. And those individuals, I can't get with that. Like I said, hit the thumbs down. You can hate on me. It's all good. But I just can't see how other human beings value an animal to that extent. Above other humans, above your neighbors. You won't talk to your neighbors, but you'll go around picking up your dog's poop. Make friends. I'll be a friend. Say hi to me. Shoot me a comment here. I'll say what's up. All right, so let's read this real quick. As human telehealth visits are forecast to surge past 1 billion this year, the veterinary industry is following suit, at least for now, in order to reduce the spread. On March 24th, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced it would temporarily suspend a requirement for veterinarians to examine animals in person before beginning telemedicine in order to limit human-to-human interaction and potential spread of the 19, which we read. The decision came at a good time. On Wednesday, the first cases of positive tests, we read about that already. We read about the cats. We read about the tiger. So we'll skip by that. During this time, we need to provide veterinarians with the latitude to expand the use of telemedicine in the care of animals. Not only pets, but also the animals that produce our food, FDA Commissioner Stephen Hahn said in a statement. And now actually that is something interesting I had been thinking about was what if these animals, like cows and chickens and stuff like that, which taste great, by the way, I highly recommend eating as much cow, chicken, pig product you can. Good. But what if that animal acquires the CV in the cooking process? Would it be something where it would be rendered? I imagine it would if you're cooking this. And hey, what about fish? They seem to be kind of more immune to this since they're away from us for the most part until we catch them. Actually, I take that back. The farmed fishery type places, maybe there's some potential for exposure there. But let's read a little more. The measure, along with an April 30th extension of federal social distancing guidelines, has resulted in widespread migration to virtual animal care. We've seen a significant uptick in telemedicine, said Dr. Aaron Smiley, president of the Indiana Veterinary Medical Association. Veterinarians in Indiana and a lot of other states are essential businesses. Okay, sure they are. We keep going to work, but our patients can largely stay home. And I don't see veterinarians as essential. I just don't. Real doctors, I do. No hate on veterinarians out there, but again, an individual's a little full of himself here. Smiley offers his services through telehealth platform Bitchute, which saw overall veterinary registration for telemedicine spike by 48%, which we read that part already. It also says here, its pet telehealth consultations also rose by 170% month over month. And that's actually not that much, right? It hadn't doubled. I thought it would be 4, 5, 600% more. But we'll see what happens when the April numbers come out, when the May and June numbers come out. VCA Animal Hospitals, owned by Marth Petkiar, recently launched video consultations in addition to implementing cleaning and social distancing protocols at its facilities. A company spokesman told CNBC that use of its mobile app's live chat service with a team of on-call veterinarians has more than doubled during the pandemic. Ooh, they've got an app. So far, clients love it, and the feedback from our veterinarians has been very positive, the spokesman said. And actually, as much as I'm hating, I'll give them credit. I always give credit where it's due, even if it's like how the Chinese have positioned themselves to bend over American companies. Strategically, I'll give them all the credit in the world, because they know, just like these companies that produce organic dog foods and these high-end dog foods, pet salons, pet hospitals, pet hotels, all these things surrounding pets. Oh, and another one, the clothes you can get your dogs, right? Custom leashes, custom swag, sweaters, booties for your pet. People know that pet owners, like the hardcore ones, that like I said, the ones that would value their pet over another human, they know they're stupid. Let's be honest, they're stupid, but it's a stupidity out of kind of the love, back and forth situation, the companionship. So I get it in a way, but stupidity, but stupid nonetheless, because they're willing to put out $1,500 for their animal to go to the vet. They're willing to put out hundreds of dollars on swag, all this money on expensive dog foods where the foods are made from organic ingredients that are almost as good as human food. And if you're somebody out there who has the means, then sure, go for it. But if you're an individual out there who finds yourself struggling to get by in these times, and you've been somebody out there who's put all this money out for your pet, maybe, I'm just saying, don't hate me, I'm just saying, maybe you got to rethink the priorities a little bit. Like I always say, I want our country to be number one. I want all of our citizens to be living in the best country there is. I love being on top, baby. I want all of you to be in a situation where what's going on right now doesn't bother your bank account, where had you put yourself first, that you wouldn't be in a situation where maybe you're paycheck to paycheck, or you're wondering if your job's going to come back. So put yourself first. That's all I would say. If you want to hate on me for that, then it's okay. I could take it. I always want to see individuals in a great position financially, and to think that money was wasted on a pet for things that are kind of useless and stuff like this. But like I said, I'll give them credit. They know, like I said, a fool and his money soon parted. They are innovating as what's going on is kind of creating the need to innovate and to kind of be nimble and recreate your business model here. So I'll give them credit for moving forward with this and getting online with this more and more. And for their sake, they need to be advertising this, because I know that there's a ton of people out there that would see their dog's tongue hanging out, or he has less energy than usual, Bruiser's licking his balls more than usual, he took a yard and he ate it. There's individuals that are going to call and they're going to be like, oh, what's it cost? $50, $100 for a consultation? No problem, I'll pay it. So we move ahead a little bit in the article. This is again about adaptation. It says pet telehealth lagged before the crisis, and right, why wouldn't it, right? You just take your pet right in there. But Smiley referenced earlier Mr. Full of Himself. He said he thinks it will be a very smooth transition for veterinarians to incorporate telemedicine into their practice. Of course, they can see more clients and make more money. VCA also predicted that veterinarians and clients alike will appreciate the convenience and accessibility of telehealth. As with any new technology, some practitioners will be more willing to adapt to the new possibilities than others, the company spokesman said, but we need to believe that the industry is ready to embrace more widespread use of telehealth. And then here it talks about how states are modifying the pet telehealth regulations. If you want to read more about that, just go ahead and pause the video. All right, we finally got to the end. Whew, whew, what a long one. Oh, okay, everybody. Hey, I gave my thoughts already. Let me know what you think. Like I said, hey, hate on me if you want, but it's just kind of this ridiculousness that I see people doing with their pets sometimes, how they value them. We have a community message board where I live, and I'll leave you with this real quick, this condo complex we live in. And this will be it for me right here. I'll just kind of leave it at this. But this individual on the board a few weeks ago was talking about how she was concerned for her dog's health because there was a homeless man. What she said, it wasn't clear, like if he got into the community or not. It's a gated community here, so I'm not sure how he would have gotten in. Regardless, whatever she was saying, she was just asking everybody if she should call the cops and saying that she feared for her dog because she felt that guy was using drugs and he could leave like wadded up tinfoil and her dog could eat it and choke on it. I just thought it was kind of funny. So I gave a snarky reply to her. Something sarcastic, of course. Something along the lines of, how dare he? How dare he be homeless? How dare he be in your dog's space? I said next time she sees him, that she should verbally abuse him and just step over his body, just kick him on the way over, and then call the cops and have him arrested so that her dog has a nice, safe place to play. Again, just being sarcastic with it. And of course, hate came from other individuals on the thread. Wah, wah, wah. If you think the homeless are a problem, you do something about it. Rah, rah, rah. The typical idiocy from individuals that are dumb. There were 2 of them who replied to me, and they both said the same kind of thing. If I valued the homeless in this way, yada, yada, yada. Didn't even address what I had said originally, and the point was valuing pets over humans. And that was the whole point of my post. So I just thought it was kind of funny that it shows that if you show any kind of hate on pets, even if it's to value other humans over those animals, that you'll get hate, even on a discussion board from your neighbors. So anyway, I thought it was funny. I didn't think anything of it. It didn't mean anything to me, their replies. But that said, thanks for watching the video, everybody. Take care and let me know what you think. Take it easy, everybody.